I want to show one quick thing, Dr. Jan, a quick graphic, Emily, of that one where Trump spoke of Dr. Jan. I'm going to read this. You appeared on something in the UK and took that guy to lunch, ate his lunch, and this is what Donald Trump said. Dr. Jan Halper-Hayes is fantastic. Everyone has got to watch her interview on election fraud with the poor sap who got taken apart by her. Thank you, Don Jr., for putting this masterpiece out for the public to see. So I want people to know that, because there's a authority behind your words, and if the president himself is endorsing you, I just want people to really see that. Listen, now let me ask another question. We're going to talk about Congress here and the speakership and all that, but can you talk for a few minutes about among the patriots? There's those who emphasize. They'll say there's not very much a plan, and even the plan we had fell apart. And so if you're going to win this battle, you got to win it yourself, because help is not on the way. Okay, there's that. And I think I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to sort of motivate. I'm more motivated by hope. And so, the other side is they just put it right out there. Trump had a plan when he came online on 2015 and said, I'm running for president. The plan was already underway, including where we are today, if I understand right. Kind of contrast those two positions and where you stand on that.
Well, one, there is definitely a plan. I don't know if people are aware, but the military wanted to oust Obama, and they went and convinced Trump to run. I think they've tried to recruit him numerous times, but they succeeded this time, and therefore they knew that in fact they could start getting rid of the corrupt people, start dealing with the deep state, and address all of that. For me, this is what keeps me going. It's when you read the writing of the New World Order, Kabbalists, everything, they have been plotting this for more than 1 century.
Wow.
And they have been very, very patient. If Donald Trump can be patient and go through the steps, then if we want to support him, but if we also want to be sane, we need to also be patient with it. See, we see little signs, and then we get our hope up, and we need to be very hopeful. But I also think that at least what keeps me going is praying about gratitude every day.
That's good.
I am grateful that I am aware. I am grateful that I have this responsibility. I am grateful for the people in my lives. I am grateful my head is not in the sand.
Yeah.
And that I don't risk having cognitive dissonance because I don't think for myself. And some people can't admit that they were wrong. It's really, really hard for them. So don't get on their case. But there is definitely a plan. And if you think about how the other side has been chipping away at us, for example, women's lib, why did they have to make men bad? No.
Good point.
They made men bad to start to destroy and weaken men. And it's one's got to lose, one's got to be bad so the other can be good. That's not life.
Yeah.
That's really not life. So when we look at those things, or we look at Obama, who basically spent 8 years doing an apology tour, but he used shame, he used guilt, he used embarrassment, he used victimhood to instill that in people's minds. I always believed that Black Lives Matter was a movement that really sprung up after he left, and it was out of the anger that he did nothing for the Black community. And another time I can take you through in our culture how many of these culture wars he instigated in those 8 years.
Speaking of Obama, right there.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Um, so that's true. How Black Lives Matter came along after he was gone.
Yep.
Okay, because it wouldn't have served them to come to do what they did while he was there, because they had to at least pretend that they're all on the same page, Black Lives and all that.
They when Trayvon Martin was killed,
Yeah.
yes, they protested and everything. But when it really came together, it was after Obama.
Okay. Wow.